Hey friends, thanks for stopping by for our monthly conference update. Throughout the year, we hold a number of regional gatherings, and this year we've had 3 so far. We began down in Albany for the Great Southern Regional, then we had the Goldfields Regional, which was held in Norseman, and that was for our Kalgoorlie, Norseman and Esperance congregations. And then just this past weekend, we were in Curralundy for the ATSIM Meekatharra Regional, which includes Meekatharra, obviously, and Wiluna as well as Curralundy. It's such a blessing to be able to travel out to these locations and to meet with our church members who are faithfully serving God in some of our most remote communities. And I want to thank the pastors, I want to thank the leaders for their faithful work out there. And I also want to give special thanks to Ray and Darren, who flew us from the office out there to Norseman and to Meekatharra respectively. Now, if you haven't been to a regional yet, check out the conference calendar to look for upcoming dates, and we hope to see you at one. On Sunday, the 15th of March, a few of us gathered at Camp Mornington to celebrate and dedicate their new base camp accommodation and function center facilities. So in addition to the 68 beds at the lodge, there are now 132 new beds in the new accommodation. We dedicated these facilities to God and His purposes. Thanks to those that were involved in the planning and the building of these facilities, and also to Calvin and Jacqueline Schotter for their leadership at Mornington. If you're looking for a great place to stay for a church camp or a school, I encourage you to check out Mornington. While we're talking about buildings, I'm thrilled to share that our Adventist Care Board has given the green light to begin preliminary work on Stage 3 at Rossmoyne Waters. Building on the success of Australis and Horizon, this next stage will complete the redevelopment of the site, a 4-story building with around 50 independent living apartments. This is really exciting news for our care ministry, and I ask that you please keep this project in your prayers as we work through the various stages of planning and approvals that are coming ahead. Finally, camp is almost here. If you're planning to visit camp for part of it or all of it, please make sure you register using the link in the description to this video. You can also pre-book camp meals if you want, and the camp booklet is also available for download. So you can find that. Again, there'll be a link in the description and you can see what we have planned for this exciting weekend. As I've been traveling this month, I've been reminded again of just how and where God is at work. But I've also been reminded of the concerns and the anxieties that many of us carry. With the conflict in Iran and the rising fuel prices, it's been very unsettling for many people. I think especially of those in our regional and remote communities where the cost of fuel hits hardest. And for families that are already stretched, this is a real concern. I don't want to minimize any of that, but I do want to say that we are a people of hope. That doesn't mean that we are naive about what's going in the world. It means that we know who holds the world in His hands. God is not rattled by geopolitics or rising fuel prices. He is still at work and He is near to each one of us. Jesus says, "Don't let your hearts be troubled and do not be afraid." That's not a command to stop feeling, but it's an invitation to anchor ourselves in something and someone who is unshakable. So may that be true of you and me today, and may we carry this message of hope and share it with others today.